Hello. The company that I am using to as a forecasting model is the Shakery Ice Cream Company from Saltillo, Mississippi. As you can see from the graph, this is the final forecast of ice cream for each month that I made based on the population of Saltillo, the seasonality of ice cream demand. The population of Saltillo is 4,956 people. And as I researched, I found that the average American consumes approximately 23 pounds of ice cream each year. There has been a 37% jump less than the decade due to the world's love of ice cream. Uh, Regular ice cream is the most popular category of frozen desserts. Many factors predicting sales of ice cream that will be sold during the coming year. One of the factors, like I stated previously, was the population of Saltillo, Mississippi. Uh, so that was an important part of being able to tell how much ice cream I predicted needed to be ordered. I chose to go with the naive method because I thought it gave a true account of forecasting. I did not have previous year's demand for ice cream, so what I just did is kind of looked at a sample of what ice cream was sold for the population of the town that we live in, and so I just kind of forecasted it for the next year. I could see the other two, I didn't see where it took in demand for the seasonality of ice cream, and so that's why I kind of went with naive because based on what was previously sold. Uh, it's easy to evaluate, it's very fast. Uh, that way, if you look before the year before, you can pretty much, unless there's some major reason not to, it's pretty much going to be the sales for the next year. The weakness of this method is that it has a categorical value of value that isn't presented in the training data, but it will assign a zero probability and not being able to be used. It can also be a lousy estimator and it assumes that the features are all independent. Here I have described the other types of cream ice cream forecasting that we had stated the week before, just to kind of go in there and see what we were doing with that and why I did not choose to use it. I use seasonality in forecasting ice cream sales. In most reason, this does affect ice cream forecasts because more people want to buy ice cream when the weather is warm, and the conditions are good, it's not cloudy, it's not cold, it's not rainy. So that does have an impact on how people buy ice cream. It has an impact on how I buy ice cream. So what I did here is I was also telling the weather patterns that can be affecting the sales and predicting the sales of ice cream.